In this video, I'll be talking about practice problems for MTE 1, question number 19. So in this question, it asks us to multiply two fractions. So what do you need for multiplying two fractions? Fractions, you only need to get common denominator when you are adding or subtracting two fractions. When you are multiplying or dividing by fractions, you don't need the same denominator. Okay? So let's just get that clarified first. So now we know that it's multiplication. So we don't need the same denominator. So if we just going to multiply top and the top, and then divided by the bottom and the bottom, that will work, but that will get me a really big number. And we usually cannot simplify a big number on top of our head. So let's just break it down. If we want to use prime factorization, we can do it for every single numbers. So that is actually kind of like the longer way, but the safest way actually. So let's break 12. What can we break 12 into? 12 is 3 times 4, prime, stop. 4 is 2 times 2, stop, stop. Okay, so 12 will be 2 times 2 times 3. 56 will be 7 times 8, stop. 8 is 2 times 4, stop. 2 times 2, stop. Okay, so 56 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 7. Multiply by 14. What can we break 14 into? 2 times 7. They are both prime, so stop. And now 42. And 7 times 6. Prime. 6 is not. 2 and 3. Stop. So it's 2 times 3 times 7. Okay, so all I did is, like, these two are actually the same. But what did I do differently? I break all the numbers into prime factorization. Notice that all of them are prime numbers. I cannot break them down even more. This is the prime factorization. So now I can clearly see what I can cancel and what numbers that has to stay. So we see there is 2 2's top and the bottom, right? So we can cancel them out. 2 and 2, 2 and 2. There's no more 2's I can cancel out because there's 1 3 on top and 2 and 7. And here I see 1 2 and 1 2, 7 and 7. So for the first one, I see 3 on the top, 1 2 and 1 7 on the bottom. I see nothing, but we will not just write nothing, right? There's actually the 1 there, because it's everything times 1 is still 1 itself. So there's actually not nothing there. There's a 1 there. If you cancel out everything, then I will just left with a 1. And this one has a 3 in the bottom. So we actually can see that there's a 3 on the top for the first fraction and the 3 on the top for the second fraction. At the bottom for the second fraction. So we can actually cancel out. Not because this is 1 here and 1 here, but this is on the top and this is on the bottom. So when we multiply it out, if we want to make it into one big fraction, that would be 3 times 1 over 2 times 7 times 3. So that would just still be 3 and 3 top and the bottom, right? So you can, cancel it out if it's one's on one fraction and one's on the other. As long as one's on the top and one's on the bottom, then we can cancel out. So what's our final answer? There will just be 1 on the top because everything else canceled, and will be 2 times 7, which is 14 left. And that will be your answer.